What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Hug Knuckles back again with another reaction video. As always, by my side, Hot Sam.
Hot Sam.
And today we got a special one for you. A lot of you guys have been requesting some of the Wish FM artists. And there's been a long laundry list of requests, so we're going to try to get to them as we can. Right now, we've been falling in love with KZ.
Yes.
After that Royals cover that we saw, I think it was last week, a couple days ago, it really blew our minds, and like I've watched that video over and over again quite a few times. Just her style was so cool, so I was like, we have to watch her Rolling in the Deep cover.
And I'm really curious because Royals, she kind of made that her own song. Like we talked a lot about that in our reaction, so I'm really curious if she's gonna do the same with Rolling in the Deep, because you know, Rolling in the Deep is a kind of song that you can probably mess around with a little bit. So I'm curious to see what she does with it.
Well, see, Rolling in the Deep, though, has so much more power in it than Royals. Royals is kind of like this chill, kind of like flowy song. And like you can really take it different places. But like you can't really low tone Rolling in the Deep.
Exactly. And Royals like fits her personality really well. It seemed like, because she was like, you know, giving like them facial expressions and stuff. Whereas Rolling in the Deep is that deeper and more meaningful like song. So it's like, I wonder how her personality is going to be.
I wonder how she's going to handle the power of the song. Because in Royals, it was more like the playfulness of her vocals and like the different styles in which she wanted to take it. And it was more just like her interpretation of the song. But I didn't really see a ton of power in her voice, like as far as like being one of those belters.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, when you're taking out an Adele song, it's kind of, you got to step up to the plate.
Yeah, that's very true. It's big shoes to fill.
And if anybody knows about plates, it's me. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this one. I'm very excited.
All right.
Gonna be good. You got some acoustic. It's gonna be loud or soft.
Yeah.
We could have had it.
That auto tune though.
Dang.
Rolling in the deep.
We have our answers.
Yeah.
You had my heart inside your head.
Dang, I was not expecting
That sounds
this.
really cool.
And you played it, you played it.
Wow!
Whoa!
Oh!
Wish 107.
What?
There's a fire all starting in my heart.
Yes.
Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me
Yep.
out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave it everything to do. Don't underestimate the things that I do. There's a fire all burning in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
Gosh.
The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had
That's so cool.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
I love the smile on her face when she's done with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I first started hearing the song, I was like, we know she's going somewhere else with it.
Yes.
Okay, and that was cool. It was heavily like auto-tuned in the beginning. And I was like, if this is going to be the whole song, I don't think I'm going to be into this.
Yeah, like, it definitely, whenever it first started and it kind of, like, lasted for a couple of lines, I was like, man, I really hope the whole song's not like this. Because, like, it's just not.
I really enjoyed the slow, kind of melodic, acoustic intro where it, like, kind of brought you in. And I feel like that's why KZ has been so different from any of the other artists we've seen in the fact that she has, like, a whole production.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, here's my cover of, you know, like Darren or Morissette doing Chandelier. And it's like, yeah, they do a really good performance, but literally they're just going up there and like, hey, here's my song, sing my song.
Yeah.
And there's not like a story to it or anything like that. And when you watch these from KZ, it's like you go on this trip. Mm-hmm. She changes up her styles as she goes throughout. Like, you can tell that she's really messed with the composition of the song.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they call it, like, composition or whatever when you're talking about a song. When you're writing something and you change a style. But, like, they've actually gone in and changed, like, chord progressions and things like that to where it's their own version of this song. It's not necessarily, like, a cover. It's almost like her complete version of what her interpretation of it would be.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The only cons I had for it were the excessive amount of the auto-tune in the beginning with the echoey sound. But I did like how that kind of dropped out and then she, like, brought in the song. You know what I mean? Like, she brought in her version.
Like, at first, you know, like I said, like, I wasn't, like, the biggest fan. Like, it's not that I didn't like it. I just wasn't a big fan of it. And then as soon as it dropped out and she went into the rest of, like, on into the song, I was like, okay, yeah, that worked. Yeah.
I love her, like, funky jazz, like, reggae style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got so many different styles. She can rap. And was she rapping
she's
in
really
Filipino?
like she's really like scatting in some of these parts too.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you know,
like, I know, like, I don't understand what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean, she riffs some of it. I don't know if that's another language, but I know in the other song too, she did some scatting where it's like riffing off of just like sounds.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I just know it was really intense. It was really fast.
Great.
It was really aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
What's cool is she can go from like this smooth kind of flowy, sing-songy voice into like this really aggressive, fast-paced, bullet-style lyrics, and then come back in.
Maybe like almost operatic at the end too.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, like, man.
Now, where I really had questions about was, is she going to be able to belt it out with power? And I think she went about it the right way, because I don't think she has the pipe set of someone like an Adele or even like Morissette. Okay, I don't think she has that, you know, power of voice, but what she has is control, and she has like a beautiful sound.
Yeah.
So what she does is, instead of using it to like belt out that part of like, you know, we could have had it all, like she kind of just like flows it and makes it her own.
Exactly.
And I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to be as good because I didn't think she'd be able to belt it out. And honestly, I think because of all the changes she made to the song, it wouldn't have sounded right without that.
Yeah, because had she tried to honestly belt it out, it wouldn't have fit with the rest of the song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I also like how they ended it back on like the low note acoustic. And I don't know, I kind of change back and forth about how I feel about, like, you know, they're on the bus, they're doing this, it's like a mobile radio station, so they have access to all these tools as far as like auto-tune or like different voice synthesizers and stuff like that. And I'm like, do I like that? Do I like the pure voice? Like, what do I want to hear? But it really clicked when she dropped into like that monotone, like the mono sound, where it was like the real tinny sound.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that's so cool that she just dropped in there, and then you could hear it live swap back to like her regular voice. And I was like, that's
it almost
really
seemed
cool.
like they swapped it over too early.
Well, it sounded like they swapped it back a little off of like...
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it still was great.
Yeah,
but...
no, I'm just saying, like, you can notice that they're doing it live in the studio. It's not like something they did beforehand and, like, edited. Like, you can tell there's somebody, like, live adjusting, live mixing, you know?
Yeah.
But, very cool performance, very cool interpretation of the song. She continues to impress me. I'm bought in.
I freaking love her so much. Like, I want to buy her CD and, like, just listen to it all the time.
Overall, of all the artists now, like, I was a huge Darren fan. I still am a Darren fan. I liked Morissette. I liked Fourth Impact. But I really think, of the artists we've seen on the Wish FM bus, KZ is just the total package for me.
Yeah.
Because she has style, not just musical style, but also, like, her personal style. She has such, like, this own unique personality, like, this really, I don't know. She something about her just sticks out to me. And it's not even necessarily that I like her music the best of like all the songs we've heard.
Yeah.
Because it's like some of the other performances I may have liked better, as far as like I love Darren's version of Chandelier and you know Morissette's version of Chandelier as far as just those songs.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just something about her. It's the complete package of her.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, I love Fourth Impact. Like, their journey is something that I'm super excited to, like,
well, and she was on a TV show. I think she won the first season of X Factor Philippines or something.
I want to follow, like, all these people. Like, Darren's as well and Morissette.
Yeah, wasn't he, like, on Kids X Factor or
I wonder
something?
if they have those on YouTube.
I don't know. We'd have to look into all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I am really excited about, you know, checking out some more of these artists, because it seems like, you know, it's hit or miss when you look. And I know eventually we're going to get to one that I probably won't like, just because that's how it is. You know, you're not going to like everything. And that's why I try to keep it honest with you guys when I tell you the parts of the performances that I do like and the parts that I don't like, because I'm going to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Every time.
100.
That's right. Emoji 100. That was like a C00 cool. I'm gonna keep it cool with you. But anyway, let us know what you think in the comments down below. Type it away. And if you like this video, click that like button. Ooh. And if you want to see our future videos, give that subscribe button a hug. We'll welcome you to the fam. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. We could have had it all.